Yankees, Baltimore Orioles, Monday, April 28th, free pick video for you all guys today. Coming off an 0-3 premium day yesterday for my premium clients. It happens sometimes, man. We had a big play on the Detroit Pistons in the NBA. They gave up a 10-point lead late. To be fair, it's their own fault. I mean, first half looked a lot like this. I saw this video, which kind of made me laugh. Have a little bit of fun right here before we get to this free pick. That's incredible. So yeah, this is the Pistons in the first half yesterday, eh? Well, there we go. It happens. We move on. Anyway, going to get to this game today. New York at Baltimore. Now, if you guys are not a client of Doc Sports, a free $60 account is available by clicking the link down below in the description. That will get you a free 60 you can use for premium selections. So we have going on here the Yankees and the Orioles. It's not opened up a ton of places yet, but we do have some lines at the main shops: FanDuel, Caesars, DraftKings, circa anywhere between sort of 115 up to about 120, 125 at some spots here. But in that one, we'll call it 120 here. Early money with some low limits. Nothing happening at circa. Bet online, nothing happening. See what FanDuel's been doing here. FanDuel, nothing happening. So we're getting to this nice and early. First pitch around 6:35 p.m. Eastern time. Now look at the Yankees, 17-10 on the season. The Orioles really struggling at 10-17. And a large part of that has been their offense. I mean, look at a team like the Yankees ranking second in batting average here. Obviously one of the best, top 1% in WOBA, top 1% WOBA-con, barrel percentage, hard hit percentage, exit velocity, expected slugging, expected weighted on base average. This Yankees team is an outstanding offense. And look at the team like the Orioles, way down here, really struggling. Batting average of only 223. Now, the pitching matchup we're expecting is Will Warren versus Tomoyuki Sugano. And my concern with Sugano is his K percentage is the bottom 1% of the league. Whiff percentage, bottom 2%. Barrel percentage, bottom 23%. Now, Will Warren, he's had his issues too. He does get hit hard. He walks a ton of guys. He's been struggling with control. All these are looking bad, but he is managing to strike out and get some, swings. His extension's pretty good. Ground ball rate isn't too bad either. From a pure pitching versus offensive matchup standpoint, the Yankees obviously have the advantage. Now, I do want to check into a few things so far on the season which matter. And we're going to pull up something cool here. So the Yankees are coming off win. The Orioles just coming off losses here. I like to sometimes see on the season how teams are generally trending based on situations. So if we look at, we're just going to look at this season as an example. And we're going to look at let's go with the Yankees. And as we mentioned, they are coming off a win. So what we like to do here is the Yankees have been slightly profitable on the season so far. And if we look at how they are coming off a win, generally overvalued in market, as we'd expect with a public team, a minus 6.9% ROI. And on the road, they have been 4-3 off a win in that situation. But so that's that for the Yankees. And then we want to switch this to the Orioles as well. How have Baltimore been off a loss? I think pretty bad. I mean, the Orioles have one of the worst ROIs this season, which I felt was due. If you look, the Baltimore Orioles have been one of the most profitable teams in the entire MLB history the last 3 or 4 years. So finally seeing some regression on them. They are coming off a loss, previous game margin. See how they did off a loss this season. They're 8-8 off a loss, which is better. Listed as the dog. They have been profitable though. So this is a team that off a loss are starting to be undervalued in market, which makes sense. You get this situation here where you have a team who is obviously 17-11 versus a team that are 10-17. You're going to get a market shift. And I think the Orioles finally getting home here after a very, very, very long stretch on the road. It's been brutal. I mean, there is a glitch here, by the way. This is all the same game. So just keep that in mind. I don't know what is happening here. You see you have the same day. So they lost 24-2 in their last home game. Then they went on the road, lost 7-0, then 4-3. The offense just struggled, as you can see. There's been no offense. But I do think they are better than their numbers show. And I think Will Warren is a guy that has the potential to really get lit up here. He has a 4.79 ERA, 4.63 expected ERA. Despite Sugano's poor metrics and his expected ERA, which is all the way, I mean, that is horrendous, some of these numbers, he is keeping it together. And weird things tend to happen in baseball. I think we all know that. From a trend standpoint, I have nothing. I have something that likes the over. Basically, betting the over when a team is coming off a double-header sweep. The over is hit at 56.5%, which is interesting. We'll just see if there is anything happening on the total. We have a high number here, though. 9.5s, getting some money to the over. We're seeing 10s pop up here. We already got a 10 at circa. That opened at 10, though. Bet online, 9.5. Okay, so, I mean, that tells me that, both teams are going to score runs here. I think that that's going to happen. I do think that the Orioles are just so due. And it feels like a bait line on the Yankees, in all honesty. I mean, my gut feel, my lean is on the Orioles side. And here at South Point, you can get a plus 105. I think there's value there. I think anything at plus money, plus 100, even money, plus 105, it might be worth a look, guys. You can get plus 110 at Bettor's Edge as well. You can't really get much down on it. There are some plus 10s out there. Plus 105, plus 110, the Baltimore Orioles, that will be the free selection. Head on over to Doc Sports for my premium best bets. It's been a tear in the NBA. Hockey's been better the last few days. UFC, we're coming off a 2-0 sweep on Saturday, 7-unit winner, won 7 of our last 8 big bets in the UFC. It's been our bread and butter, guys. If you want to follow me on Twitter, X, August Young Wins. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you cash this one. Let's go with the O's, plus 105. See ya.